everyone. I'm here with Katie Viloskevich, the Interim Assistant Director at the College of St. Scholastica, and we're going to talk to her about student drinking on campus. So Katie,
yes.
What is your view on student drinking?
So I think that's an interesting question. I think in terms of on our campus, my view is it's definitely happening. I think I am someone who is for being 21 to drink, but I also think realistically when we are working with students, we need to talk about safe habits and not just not drinking. So kind of, the argument with abstinence, like not everything fits everyone. And so what's our mentality has to be for safety and education. So that would be my view. Yeah. Right. Does that answer your question?
Perfectly. Thank you.
Well, good.
All
Nailed
right.
it. Great.
And do you think drinking is a problem on campus? Kind of going off of that.
Yeah, I think I would say based on what I've seen, so I'm going into my 4th academic year, and I think our students do certainly drink, right? Like we're a college campus. This year it looks different. We've had less, I guess, safety concerns in terms of binge drinking and like students having to go to the hospital. I wouldn't say, I think for the most part, it's like any situation, like 90% of our students, if they are drinking, they're drinking smart and they're safe and they're responsible. I think we do have students who, are either binge drinking, so drinking way too much, needing to go to the hospital, or drinking to cope maybe for other reasons than just like celebratory things. So I wouldn't say it's an overall issue, but I think there are pockets.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so based on our statistics, we found that about 52% of students drink. What do you think of this number? Do you find it accurate, or do you think it's wrong?
Is that 52% of first-year students, or just in general?
Just students in general
on a campus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think 52% actually makes sense. I think, I've heard anywhere from 50 to 60 for our college, so that's awesome. Very accurate. Well done. And I think that does happen. I don't know if you asked questions about in terms of frequency or like what amount they're drinking. I don't know if that was on there.
Yeah, we asked about, let's see, like what their favorite drinks are, how often they drink, what time of the week they drink.
Yeah, and I would say based on my experience, most of our students are weekend drinkers. I don't know if that's what your survey said.
Yep, that's pretty much what we
Okay, yeah, weekend drinkers. Most are social, so like 4 to 5 drinks across the board. I think we're a campus that drinks a lot of mixies, as our students call them. So hard alcohol mixed with something else rather than just beer. And so I think 52% is pretty spot on. So
good to know.
Yeah. So well done on your survey.
Well, we were pretty proud of it as well.
As you should be.
Do you think the rules on campus are strict enough?
I do actually. I really like our system. I know our Dean of Students, Megan Perry Spears, has put a lot of time into that. And so we actually have redone a lot of our, sanctions for alcohol. So it's a little bit more flexible, whereas we as kind of officials can have some options. So it's not just, okay, you drink, this is what happens, moving on. I think our presence policy is phenomenal, the fact that we don't really have one. So like if you were to go to a party underage and you don't drink, you can blow in a breathalyzer, blow zeros, and leave. That's awesome, because obviously more sober, safe people at parties is better. I think we, with anything, it's still pretty new, and so working on how does this apply, what's the consistency, how do we track it? I think that, time will only tell. But I think they are strict enough, and I think it fits our campus very well, which is really nice. So
it's very good for the students to know too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so do you have anything else to say about the topic of student drinking?
No, I don't think so. I think we do see a pattern, if there's a big test, like if their midterm, say this coming Monday, we're not going to see a lot of drinking this weekend. We are very cyclical towards the midterm and test schedule, so professors, give them as many tests as you want. No, I know students won't like that. I think the only thing I would add is I'm not denying that it happens. I think we just need to make sure that we're really smart and safe and realize that if you are under 21 and you're choosing to make that decision, there are going to be consequences. And so what does that look like? Depends on each student. But we're not handing out minors or anything, so we ask that people still follow our Benedictine values if they were to get in trouble. So.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Katie.
You're very welcome. Yes, you're very welcome. Good luck.